Good afternoon. Welcome to my page. I'm Michelle with Glitzy Yaya. If you're watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay, so just hashtag replay and let me know that you have joined. And while we're waiting for some people to hop on, I'm just going to share us out. And as you're hopping on, just let me know. All right, we are with the bright and early and evening crafters today, and today's theme is less garden. Hi Kara, hi Estella, how are y'all doing? So starting us off this morning was Das Crafts Boutique with Marissa. She started off at 7 o'clock this morning. Then we had Glitzy Creations by Ginger. And then Shay's Creations was on at 9. Miss Debbie was on at 10. Crafting and Creating with Christina was on at 11. I Gotta Have That with Denise. And then me, I'm Michelle with Glitzy Yaya. And then after me, we have Gma's Workshop with MJ. Glamoritz with Maritza. That's So Cute by Dee. Then Maureen with Home for Every Season. Donna with Donna's Crafts, Love, Faith, Love Crafts with Lucy, and to close us off today was Not Just Gifts Memories with Jennifer. So great lineup for today, and if you have not joined the Bright and Early and Evening Crafters group, go and join, and you can see all the people that are doing lives in the group. Hi Jess, how are you? So let's get started. So I was trying to think what we were gonna do as far as gardening. Did I want to do a garden? And then I thought, why not do, I am having a great day. Thank you, Cara. Same to you. I hope you're doing good. I was thinking like a roadside fruit vegetable stand. So I have my little cart. So we're gonna fill it with vegetables. And I probably should have painted the inside. Maybe I'll paint the, like right around the edge, like the first, because I don't think the inside, you're really gonna see. I'll just put a little bit right here because I will fill this up. I just don't want that stark white to be showing. Probably should have a darker paint. But how is everybody doing today? I am just getting up, getting around. But happy Memorial Day. Hope y'all are having hot dogs and hamburgers or however y'all celebrate Memorial Day. You have a barbecue or you're at the lake, just hanging out with family. We're just gonna kind of hang out here at the house, do some yard work. It's just gonna be a chill kind of day. It's kind of cloudy and the sun's not out here. All right, so let's get us a basin here. I probably should have had some styrofoam, but I don't. Hey, I have this. Let's put this in here. Let me cut it. Let me turn my hot glue on real quick. I think we can put that right there and that'll work. That'll give us a little base. So I'll glue that in. I'm just gonna let my hot glue heat up. So I'm gonna get us some brown clay. Find the brown. So we're gonna try to hand make all of our vegetables that's going in our cart. I thought we would have some carrots and some broccoli and maybe some apples and bananas. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing? Maybe a watermelon. You normally see watermelons on like the roadside stands or like a farmer's market. So we'll see what all we can get made. And then I thought if we have time, once we get done with that, I'm doing good. How are you? Maybe make a watering can. So we'll see if we can get that done. To kind of sit beside it. So I'm just conditioning the clay. And then we'll just kind of put us a base in the top of it. This clay's it's really tough. Really firm, I guess. That's the better word. Okay. Let's see if this is hot enough to glue that down before I... just need it to stick a little bit. It's not quite ready. I just painted this so it's not all the way dry, so try not to get it everywhere. I've got glue strings right here. Hi, Robin. How are you? I'm just going to glue that down. There, that gives us a little base. I'm just going to take some of this clay, kind of roll it out and put in there. And you're not going to see this, so it doesn't matter if it's pretty or not. I'm just going to cut. Good for you, Margaret. You made a Scooby-Doo? Nice. That was, for your first time, that was a big challenge. I think maybe I've worked with sculpting clay maybe once or twice, but it's been a while. I feel like that might be harder to work with than foam clay. But it probably depends on the brand you get. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Happy Memorial Day. You got big plans today? I'm just gonna go around the edges with a worm. Hi, Diane. Just gonna roll this out and just go around the edges because you can still see that white, and I don't really want to see the white. we're just going to roll this out. You don't need it too thick. Okay, I'm just going to put this right in here. Cover that up. Just going to press that down in there so it's not sticking. I probably should have put some glue around the edges, but I didn't. I can go back. Okay, so maybe we can make, okay, I got blacks still. Maybe make little baskets to put our vegetables in, since I have this rolled out. Just make some rectangle baskets to put in there. And then we'll fill those up with some vegetables. Do y'all have a farmer's market where y'all are at? Hi, Eliza. How are you? Hola. We have one, but I'm usually getting off work and just wanting to go home, so I don't ever get over there. But I would love to go more often. Okay. So I don't think they need to be very big. If I can just make just going to kind of make some squares. Put some lines, or actually you won't even see it, so I don't know if I'm gonna put lines in it. So did y'all catch the Fake Bake Wars this weekend? I have to go watch the replay because I was working, but it looked like a fun one. And the next one's gonna be real fun with Nikki B and Janita. Probably spending too much time on this, but I don't want the vegetables just sitting there, so I'm just gonna make little baskets for it. Yours is Sprouts. That's your farmer's market, or that's where you go and get your vegetables? Squish that, make it fit. Let's see. So there's 3. I think 3 more, and then we should be able to start on our vegetables. one more basket and we should be good. I'm basically just making squares. So there's our little baskets. I mean, right now it doesn't. Oh yeah, that would be fun. Like there's some people I would love to see on there. Yeah, I didn't win, but I sure did have fun. Okay, so we're going to start with cauliflower. So I just have in my mind how we're going to do this. I've never made cauliflower before. So we're just going to, I'm going to roll some balls. Make a little cluster. And we'll get some leaves to go around it. So do y'all garden? Yeah, anybody have a garden? I wished I had a garden. I always say every year I'm gonna make a garden. But then it's like before you know it, it's like the growing season's over. And it gets so hot in Texas in the summer. It like cooks everything. Just roll in a bunch of little balls and then we'll stick them all together. Because I think maybe we can put like 4 heads of cauliflower in a basket maybe. We'll try 4. Hi Maureen, how are you? Happy Memorial Day. Hi Dee. How are y'all doing? Okay, let's just start with that. And then, let's see. I do want to texturize them. And not roll them together. Curl in there. And cauliflower, the heads are never symmetrical, so it's okay that I'm messing up the balls. We can just kind of put them all together. I just want to get some texture on it so it's not smooth. Because cauliflower is definitely not smooth. So we're just going to put a cluster together. So there's one. I guess those they want to be buddies. There's 2. Three. So there's our little cauliflower. Let's get some leaves. Let me find my green. need a darker green, but I don't have it right here with me. I wonder if I can add a little black and it'll be a little bit darker. I may mess it up, but it's okay. We can get some more. Oh, fresh tomatoes, yes. Cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers. I always say I was going to do a salsa garden. You know, get jalapenos, peppers, tomatoes. And then just bring them all in, throw it in the blender. Like some onions. I think that could be like in a little raised garden. Hi, Lori, how are you? Okay, so that's a little greener. Not quite as bright. So I think for the leaves, I'm just gonna kind of roll a oval and then kind of just spread it out like a leaf. That might be too big, but yeah, I think that one is too big. Let's have that one. Which if the gas prices keep going up, we all may have to start gardening because we can't afford food. Okay, so we're just going to wrap this around. And then maybe I'll cut the bottom off to make it flatter. Hi Shirley, how are you? Just gonna roll some teardrops and then we'll squish them out. And we'll get some corn. I'm sitting here thinking of what we could put in our cart. I think some corn, that might be easy. Okay, I'm just gonna spread that out. So right here. One more. Right there. Okay, so there's our little cauliflower. Just spread these out so we can get it wrapped around. Okay. Just put those in there. Just kind of tilt those leaves back. There's our second one. And a couple more. Good news. Oh, that is good news. And one more, I think that's good. some cauliflower are not perfect either, so. Okay, let's put these in here. I think I'm gonna make it flat though. I'll just cut that off. Let's see, let's stick those over there. That one's kind of flat already. Yep. Okay, so we have our cauliflower in our cart. Okay, let's see. Let's do some corn. Let's see if we can do a little bit of corn. I'm good, Tina. How are you? Thanks, Diane. Okay. So, I'm gonna have our base for the corn. That's probably too big. So that's probably good for the size of our cart. We'll do 4 and we'll see if it'll fit. Okay, so that'll be our base. Now let me roll this out so we can do our corn. Let me just do this. Okay, so I'm not going all the way through, just making little lines in it. Probably more than enough right there. Just cut that off. Cut that one off. And then we'll even it out. And we'll go this way. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it on end strips. Let me see if that's enough. Sir. Things are not big. Let's see if I can squish those together. Just squishing it together so it looks like kernels. So which one did I do then? This one. And one more. Raymond, how are you? We're just making our little corn for our farmer's market basket. Let's do one more probably right there. Just make sure they're all touching. Just going to kind of roll it to get it. I want that one kind of pointed. There's one corn. Let's get our other corn. So Raymond, are you going to sign up for the Fake Bake Wars? I think you should. I think you and Lauren should sign up to go against each other. Baby Mama and Mr. Trim. There's our second corn. I think we'll just do 3 because these are kind of big. Three. I'm glad I didn't wad that up. Oh, Maureen, I would love to have a big farmer's market. Ours, I mean, like I said, we do have one. It's not real big. But if it was bigger, I would probably stay up and go to it. That. Get this out of the way. Now let's make some leaves. So these need to be, I did see that. I'm excited to see that one. That one's going to be good. Dry piece right there. In Omaha, that's popular. I think the bigger places you get, the farmers market are bigger. push these out. So I'm just gonna squish them. Oops. And we're just gonna wider right there. I need another one. Oh wow. That would be amazing, Maureen. That's the kind I'm talking about. Those I would stay up for. And Billings is such a pretty place up there. Billings, Missoula, Kalispell. I have a friend who, she worked here and she moved to Kalispell and she is loving it up there. Which, I think I've told you we lived in Helena, Montana. I mean, not Helena, Great Falls, Montana. And, I mean, it's beautiful when it's warm, and it's beautiful when it snows, but I'm not a snow girl. And it's just a little bit too much snow for me. When you have to plug your car in so your block heater doesn't, or you need a block heater so your car will crank. I remember one time I went outside and my hair was wet, and when I came back in, my hair had frozen, and it literally, if I had like just hit it, my hair would have broke off. Yeah, I bet so. I'd be scared he'd get lost. He's probably very rambunctious and wants to run and go. Okay. I feel like I should have made these wider because I don't think corn has that many leaves. And actually, I'll take that one off and okay, so there's two. Let's do one more. Let me make that wider so we don't have to use as many. You put carbon, oh, that's smart. Yeah, nobody told us that trick. We went and got the block heater and put on there.
What was it?
They put cardboard between the motor and the grill. My husband would move back there. If I said yes, he would be back there and he would go start packing. Today, he said. Okay, so we may just put, well, I think we can do 3. It's just going to be squished in there. Okay, so we have our corn. Okay, let's see, what else are we going to do? Should we do maybe some cabbage? Let me get some more green. And maybe carrots if I have orange here. Let's see if we do cabbage and carrots and apples and tomatoes. We'll do tomatoes. And then that'll be. Yeah, I would definitely take a wheelchair if that you get tired, just so you can enjoy it. But I get getting tired. Okay. Just blend in that dark green in with this. Okay, so we're going to start with some balls. Let's go smaller because our place is, we don't have that corn took up a lot of space. Okay. And then we're going to do some leaves. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that was my husband's job. My job was to get in and go. And to remember to plug it in. Okay, so I'm just making balls for the leaves and then I'm gonna squish them. And then we'll put some veins in it. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, so I kind of want it thinner on the end. Get some white. Roll some worms. And we'll squish it again. And just see if I can roll a longer worm. Woo! My ball went. This is probably too thick, but it's okay. And we'll squish it down. Actually, let me see if I can get it smaller. That is kind of big. I think that's better.
what's on my tool right here, but it looks like glue or something. Okay, there's those two. Yeah, that would be fun. Oh, I gotta hurry up. Maybe we'll only do one of these. We can fill the other two up. Okay, then I'm going to squish this, kind of blend those together. Maybe I can cut them in half and do two. This way. And if you're doing it, you could take your time and get that veining a little bit smaller. And it'll look better. Just want to make sure we have all of our vegetables in there. So there's our cabbage. Yeah, well, let's see. I'll just get a small one. Maybe I can do a small one. Okay, I'll do that little small one right there. Okay. Got our green. Let's get us some tomatoes. That'll be easy. That's just balls. Is it raining there? It looks like it's going to rain here, but so far it hasn't started. I think it rained last night while I was at work. Okay. One more. We'll put them on a vine. Okay. Let's get some green. Some little bitty leaves. But where did it go? This looks more like an apple, so we may have an apple. Tina, I still have to paint your the strawberry thing. I've got to just make some time. Did you say you had a video on your page on you painting the strawberry? All right, let's get these leaves on. These leaves are kind of big, but it's okay. So we're calling these apples. I was calling them tomatoes, but let's put our apples in here. Well, maybe only 3. Let's take that off. And we'll make a vine for these tomatoes. That's what I need, right? Like just a stem. That looks more like a tomato. And we'll get a vine to put them on. Okay. Big. And then I'm just gonna roll a vine and kind of connect them onto this. Curl that around. Just make a little curly on this other side. Well, we need one more. Oh, carrots, that's what we said, right? So we'll stick that right there. So you kind of have some vines for your tomatoes. But I'll put these over here so you don't have 2 reds together. All right, so we got apples. Let's do carrots. I thought I had orange. Maybe we'll have strawberries. Let's see if we can. You got your first tomatoes, but they wasn't like Papa's. I think Papa had that special touch. Well, I really should have something, a different color. Name another vegetable. I just went blank. Maybe, let's do, there's a lot of green in there too. Do we have purple? Should we do an eggplant? We'll do an eggplant. And then that'll be a different color. Do y'all eat eggplants? I'm not the biggest fan of eggplants. And we'll put us a little green top on that. Yellow and red to make orange. Let's just do forget that one. Just make a little top for these. You don't like eggplant squash now? Yeah. I love me some squash. Squash casserole. So Deborah Bradshaw is my mom, and they always have a garden, or and they cook. She always makes squash casserole. It's like the best. My papa used to have a huge garden. I can remember as a kid sitting on the porch, and they'd give us a bucket of peas to sit there and shell. It's kind of big. His garden was like a, I don't know, was it like a city block? You got some squash growing? Just putting a little green top on it. And they had a big fig tree in their yard, and so my mama would always make fig preserves, and that was the best. I don't think I've had figs in a while. This one keeps looking funny, but oh well. Kind of round it at the bottom a little bit. So stick our eggplants in there. You know what, maybe we can, oh, no, we don't have time. Anyway, here's what we have. We have our garden. We're gonna take it to the farmer's market. I may make some carrots and stick in that little hole right there. But we got our corn, our cabbage, our tomatoes, apples, and our cauliflower, and we're ready to go to the farmer's market. So after me, we have Gma's workshop with MJ. So y'all make sure squash dressing. Yes, that would be good. Let's go see what kind of garden Gma's workshop's gonna be making. Thank y'all for being with me. Y'all have an amazing afternoon. I am a country girl. I will admit that. All right, y'all have a blessed afternoon, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.